Good morning. Hi, it's Heather Beckman here with heatherbeckman.com. I just wanted to come live with you today. I haven't really chatted with you guys on my live in a long time and I kind of miss it. I'm sitting here waiting to go to the gym and I just walked Romeo and it's like super icy in our parking lot. So I figured I'll just wait a little bit longer to hit the gym and wait for maybe the sun to come out and some of the ice to melt and then I'll go. And that's kind of my morning routine is I get up and I kind of take care of a little bit of stuff around the house, my coffee, eat some breakfast, walk the dog, and then I hit the gym because it gets my day started. I like going a little bit after everybody else is there. And then, I start my day. Good morning. But I wanted to kind of come live to you today just to kind of chat with you about something that's kind of been on my mind. If you guys follow me, you know life has taken us pretty hard lately with me and my husband with car crashes. Both of our cars were pretty much wrecked in a single night when some kids stole the car and just totaled our vehicle. Good morning, Darlene. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Rachel. Good morning, Christy. And I think that's kind of the topic of my, this whole thing, even going to the gym and delaying it, is kind of the topic of my conversation today. Our cars took a huge hit. My husband's is totaled. Mine has over $23,000 in damages. It's probably going to be at least in the shop for 2 months, probably, before I get it back. And I love my Lexus, so it's really hard on me. And the snow, right? For a lot of people in the Northeast, we got a lot of snow. I mean, thankfully, we didn't get a lot of snow. We got, a lot of, ice, so it is icy this morning. But I want to just kind of say, it is what it is, guys, right? It is what it is. Life is what it is. We can't sit here and constantly dwell on everything that goes wrong in our life. I'm not saying I didn't cry a lot when our cars were wrecked because nobody wants to have to replace 2 cars in a single, situation. I bet nobody has that in their budget to say, I'm going to go out and buy 2 cars tomorrow. I mean, that's where we were, right? It was extremely stressful and I backed away from it for, kind of just went quiet for a little while. I have some really great friends who I was on the phone with who kind of talked me off the edge and was that shoulder to cry on. The snow, it is what it is, right? I can't get to the gym at exactly 9 o'clock or whatever time because, I'm waiting for it to snow, to thaw a little bit. Life is what it is. It's gonna keep throwing snowballs at us all the time, right? And we've gotta just kind of gotta just deal with it, right? I mean, I'm not a super religious person and you're not going to find me at church every day, but it doesn't mean I don't believe, right? I do believe that God will throw stuff at you that you can handle, right? And he's not going to throw stuff at you that you're not meant to handle. And is it going to be hard? Absolutely. In the moment, it is going to be so freaking hard that you're not going to want to keep pushing. And it's going to seem like nothing is, going right for you, but you keep pushing through, and I know when you get past that hard, there's something better waiting for you. I truly believe that, right? I truly believe, maybe my husband's going to walk away with a better car now that his car is totaled. Is it going to be a hard process? Absolutely. Are we going to make sacrifices? Absolutely. But there might be something better, right? So don't stress over what is, because what is, it is what it is. It is what it is, right? You cannot handle everything in life. You can't be perfect. Nobody can be perfect. You can't have the perfect marriage. You can't have the perfect body. You can't, we just can't be perfect, right? So it is what it is. Just get up and deal with it, and do the best that you can. Can you make changes? I don't have the perfect body, but I can go to the gym and work on it, right? Our cars are crashed. I mean, it is what it is, right? So what do? I work on it. I call my insurance agent. I call the body shop. I'm calling car dealerships to talk to new people about getting new cars. We're sucking a little bit of extra money away. Whatever it is, I'm dealing with it, right? It is what it is. Can you sit and sulk? Yeah, cry a little bit because we're human, right? We're human. But, Tony Robbins is one of my favorite mentors, and you probably know that by now, but he says you can change your state in a second, right? Literally, you can just change it in a second. You can choose to be sad and unhappy and, live in that state, or you could just say, I'm going to do something and get more energized and go out there and do something to be more energy. I'm going to change that situation in a heartbeat. I'm going to sit here and cry, or I'm going to turn around and do something, right? I could sit here and cry about my cars and where's the money going to come from, or I can turn it around and use that as energy to go out and focus on my business to get more clients so more money's coming in, right? So you have the choice of how you handle life and all those stupid little snowballs that they throw at you, trust me, we had a lot. I mean, Facebook's an amazing world, but, I'm pretty positive you guys are just like me, that there's a lot more going on behind the real scenes than you guys realize, right? So there's a lot of snowballs that life throws at us. It is what it is. You just gotta get up and do what you gotta do and keep going through it. And I've been posting, good morning, Leslie. Good morning, Darlene. I talked to you. Gratitude. You gotta get up and be grateful, right? Grateful every single day. Like, gratitude leads to happiness. I do my gratitudes every day, and I kind of put them out there. My mom, I think said, she's super grateful for me and my brother and all, my dad and everything else. I am not saying I am not grateful for my family and the home and the situation that I have and my health. Those are always like something I'm grateful for. But I try to remember the little things that I'm grateful for too. I'm grateful that I have a warm winter jacket when there's a snowstorm outside. I'm grateful for my gloves. I'm grateful for the fact that, we still have an ice scraper somewhere in the house. I mean, that's so stupid, but both of our ice scrapers are in the back of our cars, and one's totaled and the other one's at the shop. So somehow we managed to find an ice scraper in our house so we could clean off the cars today, right? I mean, it's the little things that it matter that you have to look for, right? Because again, life is what it is, but you've got to look for the positives, right? You've got to look for the great things that are going to keep you going, and just deal with it, right? Don't dwell on the negatives. Don't dwell on, oh my gosh, this is what it is. Start looking for the positives, because when you look for the positives, I know more opportunities come to you. It's amazing to me, like, when I don't even think about it, like, and I just start kind of like talking to myself, like, asking myself questions. How can I maybe make a little extra income to buy my car, right? How can I do this? And I just start kind of going through stuff like this in my mind, and I ask myself these questions. And opportunities come to me every day. I mean, they really seriously do. And a lot of them I don't even realize, because if I'm not looking for them, they fly right over my head, right? They just fly over my head. But if I'm asking myself how I can accomplish this, and I start realizing that they're coming to me, I can at least look into them further. Right? It's amazing how sometimes when you're really happy at a job, and then all of a sudden people are asking you, do you want to, hey, we would love to hire you, we'd love to see you, or something. You get offers at another job when you're not really looking. And you kind of maybe blow them off because you're like, I'm okay here. But when you're not happy is when you start saying, wow, I really need to look at this opportunity that so-and-so gave me, right? Because it could be better for me. And I think that's part of life, right? When you're grateful and you're looking for the positives in your life, and you're constantly, every single day, looking for that little bit of happiness and that positive, and that just that little bit that you're grateful for, you start noticing more and more and more, right? Like when I walk my dog in the middle of summertime, I jokingly say, gosh, it's the longest walk ever, because we have to stop and smell every flower along the way, right? My dog just loves to sniff everything. But it's a great reminder. Stop and slow down. And life is rushing by us, but stop and slow down. Enjoy those flowers. Enjoy the opportunity to, look at it. And I'm probably rambling here, and I'm hoping making sense, because life is what it is. We've got to stop and enjoy it. We've got to stop and look for the positives. We've got to be grateful for everything we have in our life, because I promise you, there's a lot of people in the world that have it worse than you, have it worse than me. I have 2 cars that were crashing one night. There's a lot of people that don't even have a car and have to take the bus to work, or walk to work, or take a bike to work. Am I grateful that I have 2 cars? Yes. Yes. Politics, I don't even want to bring up politics. Politics is really, really getting a lot of people angry about, what's happening in both sides of the conflicts and stuff. Be grateful for what we have and fight for what's right, but don't take it out on other people because their views are different than yours. Be positive over where you are, because I promise you there's a lot of people that, don't have even what we have in this country. So we've got to be grateful, and we got to keep fighting, and life throws us those snowballs, and it is what it is, but keep fighting for what's right, and keep looking for the positives and being grateful for what we have, and know that if we do those things, being positive, looking, and continuing to fight for ourselves and fight for the people we love, changes happen, and you're going to get through that when that snowball hits, it hurts. It really hurts. But, hopefully afterwards you can sit there and laugh and go, wow, that was a fun little game that I had with my friend. And you know what? Life is a fun little game. So stop and enjoy it. And that's kind of my comment for the day, and I hope I'm helpful. If I am, just kind of leave a comment and let me know what you're grateful for today. I do my daily gratitude every single morning, and I'd love for you guys to join me in because it really does set your tone for the day. It makes me appreciate everything, right? I'm like sideways. Hi, Darlene. A little kindness goes a long way, and it has a ripple. Absolutely, it's a ripple, right? We make a huge difference when we touch somebody else, right? You know, giving a sandwich to that homeless person that's on the street, or taking a blanket to the family that's, you know, really struggling in this weather, right? It makes a difference. A smile makes a difference. You don't know who's having a bad day. There were so many days that I went to the gym and I just went there and did my thing and didn't really talk to anybody, and that one person said, hey, how you doing today? And just started a conversation with me that in the middle of all of this stuff with my car, took my mind away from that car so I could have a conversation, and I smiled. You don't know how much just talking and saying hi to somebody can make somebody's day. I mean, you know, so be grateful, go out and pass that gratitude forward, and, you know, be kind to somebody else. You know, it is what it is. Your waitress may be having a really bad day too, and maybe she didn't bring you your food fast enough. It is what it is. It's not worth bitching about it for 20 minutes and going home angry over it. It's not, traffic is what it is, right? It's not going to get any better. So why complain about it while you're sitting in there? Why do you become an aggressive driver like everybody else on the road? It is what it is. Stop making the world a worse place by feeding into that negativity and that, you know, anger and that mess that's out there, and be the positive light. Be grateful, be positive, make the positive changes, keep fighting for what's right, and it's going to make a difference not only in your life but the lives around you. So I hope I inspired you today to think a little bit about the positivity and be grateful and be happy and make a difference, and just know it is what it is. And that's what's so great about life, right? Because I promise you that if you got up every single day and you knew your routine, and it was like Groundhog Day, right? That movie Groundhog Day. Every single day he got up and he knew his routine, and it was the same thing over and over. Life would be boring. Life would be so boring. You know, for all of you with kids and you have no idea what that kid's going to say in the next minute, that makes life fun. It's a little stressful probably at times, but it's fun, right? So life is what it is. Enjoy it. Enjoy every freaking moment. Don't be perfect. You know, I don't come on these live videos with you every day because, you know, look, I didn't do my hair because I'm going to the gym. I don't have makeup on. Like, you know, I probably still have my Nerium on my face. You probably can find it in my eyebrows if you really look. And I could sit here and not do these videos with you because I'm not perfect. But again, it is what it is. Just do it. Do what you want to do. Stop saying I'm not going to do something because life isn't perfect at the moment. Just go out and have fun. So that's it. I would love to hear from you. If this is helpful, let me know in a comment. At least tell me what you're grateful for today. I would love to hear it. Think outside the box. You know, I know you're grateful for your family and your kids and your dog and your house and, you know, the heat that you have. But think outside the box. What are you grateful for today that's a warm jacket on a cold day? A car that has 4-wheel drive. I don't know. Maybe just your job. Maybe you struggle to find a job for 6 months. Maybe that's what you're grateful for. I don't know. So what are you grateful for today? I'd love to hear it. And with that, have an awesome day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.